Here we are, Friday morning, August 30th, and Darin's in the plane getting ready to fly in. I'm going to fly with Jesse on the next flight and get dropped at another location, and they're going to hopscotch us into the area where we're going. And Jim's getting ready to take off right now. Here he comes. It's amazing how fast these planes get off the ground. It's 1,000, 1,000, and it's up, but I'm going to count as soon as I see them start rolling. Beautiful day here in Alaska. Crisp, blue skies, no rain, and our other couple that we're meeting are already in. They went in on Thursday. Actually, they went in on Wednesday. Jim's just warming that bad boy up. Here we go. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. He's up. Here's the plane I'm flying in on. This is a 206. Getting ready to get inside. Got some engine warmers over there. Some spare fuel he's loading in. Okay, on a river. You seem to be doing okay.
What's this? Is this where we're supposed to maybe get out?
I don't know yet. Let's get up to that point. It's taking us back in here.
What do you think? Should we go over here and check it out?
Yeah, let's get over to this side.
All right, I'm gonna spin this around.
Go ahead. Oh, this goes pretty shallow.
Yeah, I think That's what we don't want to get caught in.
Yeah, we don't want them getting caught in it either.
No. So should we go across and get out? Here, let's tell them the plan. Or do you think we can just walk it across?
We can't carry it across, but we can certainly walk around that edge there.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll be careful. Because that water right there will take us under those trees.
Yeah. And we don't want to.
You want to go with take Cammy in the front of this? I'll go with Ken.
What?
You want to take Cammy in the front of this? I'll go with Ken.
I still can't do.
I said, you want to take Cammy in the front with you, and I'll go with Ken.
You get them or no?
You good?
Yeah.
You guys okay? You stuck?
Yeah, we just high centered and all the way to the back, so I couldn't get Ken off the rocks. Are we getting out again?
No, you stay on.
Hop on.
You get run over.
Ready? Oh,
Okay. Give me your paddle, Cammy.
I just had to drag. I just pulled him all the way through because he got stuck on the rock.
All right.
And the ass end is a little heavier. We didn't get in the rapids fast enough.
Can you make it around the rock?
Yep. All right, paddle forward, Ken.
Paddle forward. Paddle forward.
All right, now just paddle backwards like you're rowing a boat.
Paddle like you're paddling a boat.
Okay. So just so you get an idea, Cammy, you ride with Darin. You be the front person. He'll guide you what to do. And then I'll put Ken up front here, and he'll get an idea what I'm doing so he can see. Fair enough?
I don't care. You want to switch, Ken?
Nope.
And be up front? You don't want to be up front for a minute?
You don't want to switch up front?
I think it's going to be too hard for him up here. With his bendy legs. You got hung up in the wall?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll give you a shove out. You're gonna,
Huh?
It is easy to do.
you in, Cammy? He didn't want to switch.
What?
He didn't want to switch.
The good thing about this is we got plenty of time.
Yeah. Yeah. We're almost there. Here's the bluff.
We're going through. I don't have any problem.
Ken and Cammy there, learning the ropes about paddling, going around in circles a little bit. There's a big rock here, Darin, watch it. We've seen this rock before. But you know what? We didn't get stuck on it.
What?
We didn't get stuck on it. All right, we're good.
What?
We're good. Woohoo!
Just about. You ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
We're almost to our spot.
trying to.
They're not just controlling it.
Yeah, this is where we sell the caribou.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that one.
Fuck.
All right, you're good, you're good, you're good.
I was looking at that other one.
There you go.
That was definitely fine.
September 1st, 2024. We're fighting fog this morning. We've seen a bunch of caribou. As fast as you see them, you can't even get set up on them. It is a caribou moose area, so there's no size limit in this particular zone. And right now, this is what we're looking at. There's me, Ross, and my buddy Darin.
The good looking one.
The young one. the old man and the kid, so to speak. But we saw a lot of caribou yesterday. We had a beautiful sunny morning, and then it started to rain. So we want to reduce it. This burns off. And we'll go from there. Camp is about, I want to say, 3/10 of a mile straight in front of us. The river's down there. We walked in this morning. There was a couple of caribou right below us as we were setting up this tarp. Try to keep us dry. So day one, it's actually our third day in the woods, and we'll go from there. We have caribou right below us. What's today, Darin? Monday?
Yeah.
Today's Monday, September 2nd. Right in that middle island of trees there, there's a little patch and then a bigger patch behind it. About 10 minutes ago, some caribou came through and were 400 yards. And I dropped a really nice caribou. We haven't started going down there yet, but we're in a beautiful day in Alaska. It's sunny. We've been seeing caribou from 750 yards, and we weren't able to get on top of them. So we moved a lot closer, and we found a spot to sit. So in a few minutes, we're going to be going down there and checking it out and take care of the animal, get it all cut up. But Darin and I are sitting here, waiting a few more minutes, and then we're going to head down. So this is my first caribou. I don't know if you can see Darin behind me. Can you see the camera, Darin?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We hunted this spot in 2021. Darin killed a 59-inch bull, and I got a 64-inch bull. Both within, I don't know, 0.3 of a mile. Not even 0.15 miles from camp. And this is pretty close, so it won't be a big pack out. But you can see the area around us. It's just a gorgeous day here in Alaska. My first caribou. To be continued. As I get closer, I will come back. Time's out, but the black guy just touched it.
It's on.
Good.
It's actually recording. What?
We're just leaving our spot, heading down to the caribou. Shot it about a half hour ago, and let's see what we got. Nothing left behind.
No, we got a creek right here, so we can fill up that water. Cool.
All right. Everyone knows that walking through the tundra is not easy. We're working our way down towards the caribou now. 400-yard shot. Went down in one shot. We're almost there.
We're getting there. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to get ahead of Ross.
You're going to this point, right?
Yep. Been watching them for 3 days run across this area, and finally figured out the spot to set up so that we could get there. I'm trying to walk forward and record him behind me. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but you can see an antler sticking well above the grass. So I think he's going to be quite happy with what he got. I think it was the biggest one out of the 8 or so that we saw. God, I see some nice points on that top end. Hopefully, we'll get a pretty good reaction out of Ross. Oh God, what a bull. Beautiful color too. Holy crap. I don't know if you got that, but we're walking up on him. He's got beautiful tops, beautiful color, sticking well above the grass. I think Ross is going to be happy with this one. Holy cow. That is a bull. I got a shovel on the front. Holy crap. Oh my God, Ross, wait till you see this thing. Holy moly. What an animal. Oh man. That thing is beautiful. Look at the points. Oh no, don't stop recording. Look at the points.
Dreams are made of.
Dude, that thing is a monster.
What a toad.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
That is beautiful.
Oh my God. That's incredible.
That's crazy. We've been watching them for 3 days. They're coming up off of this ridge, working their way down on the edge. And Ross, I don't know if you can see where we were at, but there's a spruce tree that's sticking up all by itself. We're just to the left of that spruce tree, and it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 and some change, not much. It was about 400 and some change.
4/10 of its tree line.
Was it?
Yeah.
And Ross made a heck of a shot. Bull went right down. Oh my goodness.
He's a big boy.
Oh yeah.
He's a big boy.
He's beautiful. Holy cow. That
That's incredible.
is just outrageous. Look at the points on the top end. Kind of kinked himself on that left side a little bit. But look at those fronts. Look at the shovel, and then look at...
These points.
Oh my God.
Do it yourself. No guide.
What a
Just
heck
Darin
of...
and I. This is the first trip in many that I've killed something before Darin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Thank you, God.
That is crazy. Oh, hold on.
Just hit the top button. We'll stop for now.
Well, that's okay. We're still recording. Oh man, that thing is just awesome. Boy, there was about I didn't count them. I'm thinking there was 8, and this was the last of all of them, and it looked like the biggest to me. I'm not sure, but there was a couple of nice ones in there. And if we were smart about it and just, I probably could have gotten one too, but it all worked out for a reason. Wow, what a bull. Amazing, beautiful. Starting to get his pure white mane on him. Good mature animal. Wow. Wow.
Packing out the meat. Nice swampy area here.
Here it is, September 5th. We're back in our glassing spot. Killed a caribou 3 days ago. Haven't seen too much in the last couple of days, just a few caribou. We caught a good migration route right up ahead there on a clear grassy spot. We saw a bunch of caribou go through. We should have got closer sooner, and we would have both had caribou, but we got in on them. And I have the video with me taking that nice caribou at 400 yards on the second. We've been calling. We killed the bulls, Darin, right out that pondy area out in front that I'm looking at. Darin killed a big old 59-inch bull in that area in 2021. And then coming right over here to where you see the gravel bar down there, I killed mine at about 250 yards. He was 64 inches in that spot right here. Glorious day. It's about 40 degrees. We got caribou hanging in the camp. Ken and Cammy are back in camp watching the river. And Darin and I are up on the hill.
Good morning. By the way, the caribou tastes great. We've been eating them nights, so that's a lot better than mountain goats, that's for sure.
Yeah. So there's me. Not shaving very well. Probably a little stinky after a few days. But it's all good.
Yeah, been out here for 5 days now. Or is this
We
6 days?
flew out Friday. Tomorrow, this is the 6th day. Tomorrow will be a week that we're out. We
Still
floated.
got another 10 days.
Yep. We floated 3 miles to this location from where we were dropped. And the pickup point's about 20 miles away from here in that direction. We're truly blessed. We've been watching ravens on the kill, on the caribou carcass. And they've been howling and screaming and got eagles on it. Just an incredible place.
Seen a couple of wolves.
Yeah. This is where we're at. Just absolutely amazing. Got the old solar panel charging the phone and the inReach. Maybe see the camp, the orange tent and the tarp straight over that tree right there. We're trying to set the stage. We've been cow calling. We got a decoy out below us. And just a matter of time before the bulls start searching around. A lot of bulls in here. It's Friday the 6th of September. This is what we get to wake up to in the morning. I just wanted to go over with you. We set up an electric fence around the camp. I have 10 poles just like this, spread out about every 10 feet. I got 5 strands of wire. Top wire is hot, ground, hot, ground, hot. And I've got a fence charger. It's a Gallagher fence charger. It puts out 9.6 thousand volts. This is the actual fence charger right here. It's a porta fence. Works on 60 batteries. Right now it's off. I put it on setting number 2. We have little guy lines to keep the poles straight and keep them taut. And then I have my jumper. So coming out of the fence charger, here's my ground lead, and over here is my hot lead. And then I have my jumpers from hot to hot to hot with the red, and my jumpers with the white, so I can connect all the wires and put power to every wire. I have one ground here, and I have another setup over here with other jumpers on it. It's pretty impressive. 60 batteries last the whole 15 days we're here. And this is where we are by the river. We got my Caribou hanging right underneath there. It's probably in the 30s this morning. Sitting out here on day 7 in our glassing spot in Alaska. It was raining. We got our tarp set up. It's been a beautiful morning. Not too cold. It's actually a bit too warm for the moose hunt. Darin and I are just sitting here calling. Our camp is right down below. See through those trees. See the orange dome on the top. It's a beautiful, peaceful morning. Still a little early for moose. Last time we were in here, we didn't kill our moose till 11th and 12th of September. Today is September 7th. And I got this start 2 weeks before we left for reasons just like this. So right now the rain stopped and we're glassing. I'm just blessed to be here for a day like today. We had somewhat of a disturbing day floating down this river. At the beginning of our float, we just left camp. Ken and Cammy, their raft capsized. Ken was able to get to shore. Cammy held onto the raft and was pinned, and we were pinned in a log jam. We couldn't even help her. Thank God there was 2 men in that boat, Sean and Jesse. And we have inReach, so they have no clothes, just what's on them. And emergency helicopter, state troopers coming in to get them out. Darin and I are going to float tomorrow to the pickup point. We got all their gear. Thank God they're alive. It was 15 minutes of terror. Not something that you would expect on a moose hunt in Alaska, but they're going to safety. They got some dry clothes we gave them, and they're getting out tonight, and then Darin and I will hopefully fly out tomorrow. But there's the pickup. Thank God we have the inReach. We bought the emergency services. God forbid one of us had to be airlifted, and both of them did. So you never know. Just one of those things. We had a good float the rest of the way. I got caught in a side sweeper, and I got stuck under a log, and my raft started to fill up a little bit, but I was able to get out with no issues, and we navigated so far like 6.5 miles from our second camp, and tomorrow we're heading for the pickup point, and we've got like less than 9 miles to go. So they're safe with the grace of God, and here we stand. Thank God we were at the right spot at the right time and these 2 guys were here. We don't know if we would have been able to get Cammy out of the water, but she weighs 120 pounds soaking wet, so she was chilled to the bone. So Godspeed, and these guys will get her out, and we'll see them tomorrow. Live to tell another day. They're soaked to the bone. I had some dry clothes I gave them. Gave Kim my sweater, Cammy my UFO clogs, because her boots got washed downstream. Is that Sean coming up? Jesse. Jesse's coming back in his boat. These 2 guys right here saved the day. And this hunt will actually have a happy ending. Thank God for these two men in their boat. This is Sean, one of the other gentlemen who helped us. Wild. By the grace of God, you guys were there at the right time.
There's zero odds that it happens.
Yeah.
It's zero. It's a miracle.
Garmin InReach SOS. Something new that we started this year. Cammy's always had the InReach. I'm new to it. Who would have thought we would have never needed this service? So we're floating to the pickup point. I'm talking to the GoPro. We're floating to the pickup point. Beautiful morning. The first 3 hours we covered 5 miles. Yesterday was a bit of a almost catastrophe. Cammy and Ken are out safe. The troopers took them. We got all their gear, and we're about a couple hours away from the pickup point. With Darin ahead in the blue raft. Caribou I shot. We've had a beautiful day so far today. Now that I got all the gear on here, it's a little bit harder to control this raft, but I seem to have gotten the hang of it. This year we have oars and a wider wingspan, so we have much better control of the raft, keeping it straight as we float. We left camp yesterday morning, probably around 11:30, and as soon as we got down camp, we got caught into a wash with downed trees, and we were pinned, and Ken and Cammy flipped their raft. He was able to get to the shore, but she held onto the raft, and by the grace of God, 2 men were in a jet boat to help get her out of the water. She didn't have much time in that cold water, but she's safe. We're blessed, and we're, like I said, heading to the pickup point, and we're almost there. I'll get back. Made it to the pickup point. Still packing up stuff. Another season. Okay, this is 4 trips and 2 more trips. That makes 6. One's Ken and Cammy's, so they'll have 5 and we'll have 8. Here they go. It's amazing how fast they get off the ground. Now is Jesse out? And Jim and Darin going next. Just lonely me, all by my lonesome. There's no other gear left, and the Caribou, and the... We're done.